Well, hello.
Hello, everybody.
We are here. We are here.
Happy
Um,
Friday, one and all.
exactly. As most of you know that are here, yes, I'm sick. Been sick?
Hey, guess what?
Huh.
I'm not.
Good. That's awesome.
Imagine that. This
That
is
is
like a
great.
reversal of roles.
That's great.
Yeah, this is
I
really
mean,
a reversal of
the
roles.
weird thing is I like feel better,
Yeah, you just still sound real
but
stuffy.
yeah, and my ears are still wanting to plug. I mean,
Well,
I'm not blowing my nose like constantly like I have been.
sinus stuff can get yucky. You know what I mean? It just gets in you and doesn't want to let go.
Exactly. So yeah, I I just want my ears to pop. One just popped earlier, and I was like, ah,
Oh, I hate that feeling when your ears are plugged.
you
It's
know,
like,
right?
oh, that's such an awful feeling.
I know. I
I
hate it.
hate that.
So who's hanging out today? Mary
Oh,
Lou
let's see
and
who's here.
Lynn
Who's here?
and Sherry and Judy and Jennifer and Catherine and Michelle and Melinda and Linda
And another Michelle.
and Michelle and Lydia. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I feel better. I did have
I'm
a
so
couple
glad.
days where I had some low grade fever, like 100
Oh,
or 99, and I don't have that anymore.
good, good.
But like I said, I'm not blowing my nose constantly.
Well, you've got exactly what Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You've got 6 days to feel better.
Yep, yep. And so I am feeling better today. I'm feeling better. Today
Good,
is kind of like that turning point, where
good.
I'm like, huh, you know, I can breathe with my mouth closed.
Oh, Lynn's made some progress. She
I
completed row
see that.
5. That's awesome.
I see that.
I'm
Hello,
you know what, Lynn, that's
Cindy.
pretty impressive considering that you haven't crocheted since our,
Yeah,
what was it, 3 years ago retreat, two
awesome,
years ago?
Lynn. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, good job. Hi, Anita.
And Cindy are here.
Yep,
And
and
yeah,
Cindy, hi.
exciting. So I told Angie, I said she's going to get to do most of the talking.
Oh, see, I knew it, Jennifer. I knew you would know Nathan for you. I knew you would know it. This show is so funny. I have been obsessed lately, though, with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like
you're not done with it
obsessed.
yet?
Oh, I've watched this. I've watched the entire 16 seasons, I think, 3 times in the past 2 months.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
watching it multiple
Oh my
times.
gosh. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's
Oh boy.
so funny. But it's such crude, like, uh, very politically incorrect, like, real. But it's so funny. Hi, Tink.
Okay then.
See, Jennifer, I knew you would love that show too. I just knew it. Maddie actually for my birthday got me a Patty's Pub t-shirt. Patty's Pub is the name of the bar that they own in
Yep.
the show. And one of the inventions that Charlie, one of the characters, came up with, because he has an alley full of stray cats next to his apartment building that keep him up all night. And so he invented kitten mittens. And so my t-shirt says Patty's Pub, home of the original kitten mittens. The kitten mittens are supposed to make the kittens walk softer.
Ah, I see.
You'd have to be there, I
I
guess.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to be there. She also got me a Dayman and Nightman bag. I can show you that right now, Jennifer. Jennifer would love to see my Dayman Nightman bag. I know she would. It's You're holding one of my cross stitch projects. This is the Dayman and the Nightman.
Okay.
He's
No
he's
clue.
the troll. The troll. You got to pay the troll toll. And that's the Dayman and the Nightman, and the waitress.
Apparently, that's something that you need to know the show for.
Yes. Well, it's funny because the show is 16 seasons long and still running. They're still filming it. It's been going on for that many years. And in The Waitress is a main character, and even after this many seasons, you never know the waitress's name. They just call her the waitress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
You need some kitten mittens, Melinda.
See, I only have the
Sunny in Philadelphia, Lynn.
I only have the 2 dogs, but when my house starts to sound like that, that's when I know I need to take them to get their nails trimmed.
Oh my goodness, I'm dealing with exactly that issue right now. My dogs are waking me up every night with their clicking across the kitchen floor. Ugh.
Yeah. Yep, time to get the nails trimmed.
Oh, look at Michelle, the overachiever. She's moving ahead. She's finished her row 26 and started her repeats.
Wow, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to get to round 26. How's that? We're on round what? 21.
Did you write it? I was wondering that because I know last week I said I would remember.
Row
and I don't
21.
Remember. Awesome.
I did it. See?
Awesome.
I did
Okay.
it.
So let's start row 21. For row 21, we are going to chain 1.
Well, we're not yet because I'm not hooked up yet.
Well, hook it up, girl. Hook it up.
I get hooked up.
Oh, so we're not in danger of getting arrested we're not in pre-existing danger of getting arrested in Texas anymore.
Oh, hang on just a second. I'll be right back. Okay. I got to get my light again with this dark.
Oh, okay.
I keep forgetting that.
Oh, man, Jennifer. I hate it when I have to take stuff out. Okay, I'm dealing with a little bit bigger of an issue than that right now. So I showed you guys last week that sweater that I finished, the MJ's Off the Hook one, and I wore it to my sister's Super Bowl party, and my mom fell in love with it. So she asked if I would make her one for her birthday. So I went ahead and ordered the yarn in the color that she wanted, and from Mary Maxim, and that yarn should be here today. So I'm excited to get started on that sweater.
What are you up to now?
Well, Jennifer said that she got to row 22, but she was off a stitch, and so now she's had to go back to row 21. And I was saying that I'm dealing with a little bit bigger of an issue because I finished that one sweater. I wore it to my sister's Super Bowl party, and my mom wanted one, so I ordered the yarn to make one for her birthday. And that yarn's coming today, and I'm excited to start it. But I have been still working on this sweater, my colorwork yoke sweater.
Oh yeah.
And I am down to the
What'd you end up doing?
Well, this is my first sleeve, and I'm down to the cuff part of the sleeve where you do the color work part again. So I'm doing that. But the more and more I look at this, the more unhappy I am with it. And it's not a situation that I think can be resolved by blocking because this part is too big. But I don't want this part to be any bigger to match it because then it's just going to be too big on my body, right? So I have set this to the side, and because I don't want to make any rash decisions, as I am wont to do, I think I'm going to take it out and start it over. I think I'm going to frog the entire project and redo it. Because I want it to be perfect. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down a hook size on this yoke part. I don't know what to do. I'm sitting with it. I'm thinking on it, and I've just been.
And you've tried it on?
Yes. And it's wavy at the yoke, where the yoke. Thanks, Catherine.
Hi, Karen.
No, Jennifer. Actually, I've been thinking about that. I am not gonna do the neck the same. That neck that I did was 100 stitches around, and it was I didn't like the way it ended up, and it looks okay on me, but I'm not gonna. My mom is actually a very small woman. She's very petite. She's short and very thin, and I I'm going to actually, instead of doing 100 rows of the ribbing around the neck, I'm gonna do 90. And then when I do the single crochets along the bottom edge to start the pattern of the yoke coming down, I'm going to just increase there up to 100 stitches so that the neck is going to be, tighter from the beginning, is what I decided I'm going to do. And but I'll make sure I'm going to do 90 and make sure that like it'll go over my head, at least.
Well, that sounds horrid to me because I don't frog, so.
Oh, frogging my whole sweater? Yeah, it's well, and Jeff keeps trying to talk me out of it, but the yarn was pretty expensive. For me. I mean, it's all relative to whatever, but for me the yarn was pretty expensive, and I love the design of the sweater and I love the colors that I've chosen. And I'm really in love with the sweater and I want it to be perfect so badly. Because I remember once I bought some Noro yarn that I was absolutely infatuated with. And I looked and looked and looked all over for a pattern that, I was going to use to make my perfect sweater, my dream sweater with my dream yarn. And I even remember making a video about it, my dream yarn. And I finished the sweater and I hated it. And I actually ended up giving it away to my friend who loves it. She wears it all the time. But still, I don't want to end up with another, you know what I mean, subpar product.
A dream sweater gone bad.
Yeah, so I think in the end it'll be worth it. I mean, it's a lot of work, yes, but I think I'd rather be happy with it than not wear it. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather put in all the work and be happy with it than have something that I'm never going to wear.
Well, okay then.
Thanks, Lydia. Yeah, Mary Lou, I did try it on and it's just around where the yoke meets the rest of the top of the sweater. It's ripply. It's like the yoke part was too big. And I don't think it's anything I can resolve with blocking. I think I need to hook down on that color work part.
Hello, Emma and Michelle. Enjoy the pizza.
Ooh, yeah. That sounds...
Enjoy the pizza. Yes, Sherry, Dale is feeling better. He's cleaning.
Oh, nice.
Yep, he's cleaning. So, alrighty then. Okay, now that that's done. We were on our single crochet row. That's what we just did.
I'm sorry, I just went off on a whole old tangent there while you went to get your light.
You did. That's okay.
Okay, let me get my hook back in. Oops, I lost my loop. Come back here, loop.
All right.
Okay.
Then.
So we're going to single crochet in the first single crochet.
Do we chain or anything?
We chained one. I'm sorry.
I don't think I chained. Did I chain? I didn't chain nothing. Chain one and single crochet what?
In the first single crochet.
Okay, so I got to find legs again, don't I?
And then we're going to chain one and single crochet in the next chain one space, which is going to be right next to that stitch. And then that'll be our repeat up to the last chain one space on the side.
Well, we're single crocheting in all the spaces.
Yep. How did I split my yarn? It's not even splitty yarn.
Single crochet?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, that's what we just did, though. Are we doing another row of single crochets?
Well,
Or did we?
Yes, we are. We're doing
two
the
rows
second.
of single crochets?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure because we didn't do that before.
Yeah. Looks like we're doing 2 rows of singles.
We had a single crochet row.
Why can't I get my hook in that space? You would think it's a big enough space. Jeepers. I know, Michelle. I'm so excited, too. I'm so glad we get to room with you.
Michelle's going, I don't know about all that.
Oh, what I started to say is we are not in imminent danger of being arrested in Texas any longer.
Why would we have gotten arrested?
Well, because 2.5 years ago, which was the last time I drove on Texas toll roads, I'd never been
Oh,
online and paid my toll.
oh,
So what would have been a $7.13 toll, guess how much it cost?
25.
42.
Oh my God.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you paid up, huh?
I'm paid up. Yep, and I put in my information so that it'll charge it automatically when we go through. So we're all
Oh,
set for there and Illinois. I did Texas and Illinois.
all right then.
Yeah. Oh, and then tomorrow, and we're also not gonna die a fiery death in an accident either, because tomorrow I'm going to get new tires.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Tomorrow's also Jeff's birthday.
Happy birthday to Jeff.
I know, he's getting so old.
We all are.
He'll be 53 tomorrow.
You are not 50 yet, are you?
No, I just turned 49.
No. Oh, you made it sound like you were so far away from it, though.
I am. I'm a whole almost year away from it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It sucks though, because I mean, my life is more than half over. I mean,
Well,
that just doesn't seem like a plausible thing. I've got so much living to do.
I don't know. There's a lady in the United States. She's the second oldest living human being.
How old is she?
116.
No way.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Oldest in the United States, second
Wow.
in the world.
How old is the oldest person in the world?
That I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
That is incredible.
Yeah, I don't know. Hello, Sue. Hello, Deborah. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sick too. It's a pain in the ass. Oh.
Okay, so then when you get up to your corner space, you
Yes,
are going
I have a very
to
interesting voice when I'm sick. It's like,
chain one and put a single crochet, chain two, single crochet in the chain two space, and then chain one and go right back into the next chain one space and go right back down the line. Does anybody here watch? She's a YouTuber, and she just pops up with funny things every now and then on my Facebook reel. And so I started, and she's just a cute girl. And so I subscribed to her
I try
YouTube
not to
channel.
watch cute girls.
And her personality. Well, I mean, she's physically cute too, but I mean her personality. But she's funny as heck. I'm a huge fan of self-deprecating humor. I just think it's funny when people can laugh at themselves and not take themselves too seriously. And she's very upfront with like her, flaws, in just being human. And anyway, so I have subscribed to her YouTube channel, and I just found out that she also crochets, and I had no idea.
Who is this person you're speaking?
Her name is Elise Myers.
Oh, no, never heard of her.
She's very cute. She's younger. Like she just had a baby. She's super cute and super funny.
Hi, Karen.
Karen, I'm so excited about Karen.
About Karen?
I am, because she posted a poll recently in our, or not a poll, but just a question recently in our Michigan Diamond Painting group, Facebook group, about book recommendations, or, what our favorite books were. And so I put in there what my favorite book is, and she got it, and she started reading it, and she just texted me this morning and said how much she was enjoying it. And I'm so glad, because it's my favorite book. Well, it's a trilogy actually, but it's my favorite books in the whole world.
And what would that be?
The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simons. I've told you about it before. It's a beautiful historical fiction love story.
I can't believe Jennifer is 50. 50? You don't seem like you're 50.
No, she doesn't. She's nice and immature like me. That's why I love her. And I mean that with I mean that in the best way possible, Jennifer. With the most love, because I think like the best of us are immature. Oh, what you got where he proposed? That's sweet.
All right. I'm down to where I have, it looks like a single crochet and I don't know, a chain or something here. What do I got? I don't know.
Okay, so we should have, yes, so you're going to do a chain one and just one single crochet in the last single crochet.
Chain one, single crochet, chain one. Is that what you said?
Yep. Or I'm sorry, no, in the last single crochet is just a single crochet, not two.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Alrighty then.
It is spicy. I know, Karen. I keep telling Mindy she would like the book, and she doesn't believe me.
Karen, a cold? A cold? I'm sick as a dog. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I've been sick all week long.
All right. So row 22, we're going to chain 4.
Now we're going to do these doubles probably.
Well, I think this is going to be our popcorn row. So this one might take a while. So we're going to chain 4, then we're going to do 1 double crochet in the first single.
In the very first one we just did?
Yes. Yep.
We're going to do what there?
A double crochet.
Oh, God. Can I see it? Can I even see it? No. Okay.
And then we are going to chain 1. And in the next single crochet, not in the space, we're going to do a popcorn.
So I got to look for the legs.
Yep, and put it between the legs instead of around the legs.
My legs. I can't see them. Angie, it's really bad. This yarn is really...
Even with your light, you're having a hard time?
Yeah, it's really hard to see what I got going on here.
Oh, Karen, our school district is off today too. Nate actually had yesterday off as a snow day. And
snow day?
Yes. Well, they
have to... a flying flip? Are you talking about a snow day?
Exactly. So they were scheduled to have today off and Monday off for like, I don't know if it's for, I'm not sure why. But then I think yesterday there was forecasted a winter storm. And so they called school off like before it had even started snowing. It was ridiculous.
Jennifer still hasn't cut that book. Jennifer, tell him to just keep it at this point. Okay, how do we do our popcorns for her? It is
4 double crochets.
4 double crochets.
Oh, that's probably why, Melinda. Yeah, Monday's President's Day. You're right. Okay, then we will chain 1.
Yeah, I'm not even done with that yet. We got to take out our hook and we got to do our thing. And okay, after the popcorn, does she just do
just 1 chain 1 to, just the chain 1 to close. There's not an extra chain 1.
Okay.
And then a double in the next single.
Oh my God, I cannot see these. This is a nightmare.
And then a chain 1 and a popcorn in the next single. And that's our repeat. So we're just going to be doing lots of double crochets.
This is a nightmare.
I know. I can't wait till I'd be so happy when your yarn lightens up for you a little bit.
And it's not going to for a while.
Ugh. Hi, Jody. Jody recently celebrated a birthday as well.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I don't know. I don't even know how old she is. She looks as young as a...
She's younger than me. That's how old Jody is.
That's how old Jody is. Younger than you.
Younger than me. Mm-hmm.
So did anybody do anything fantastically romantical for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, sat around and blew my nose.
It's so funny. When I was younger, I was like this with a lot of things in my life. I was so like idealistic. And I had such strong opinions about everything. Very strong opinions and very I was very high strung. And
Okay, back up just a second.
yeah.
That's different than you are now?
Oh, I think I'm super laid back now. I don't
You
give a
don't
shit
have
about
strong
anything.
opinions? Oh, you don't? Okay.
I don't care about crap.
Okay. All right.
I, I really don't.
Okay.
Um, I mean, I don't have like strongly held convictions or like I don't know. I just don't care about much of anything.
Okay.
Um, anyways, stuff like it wasn't enough that Jeff brought me home flowers and a card on Valentine's Day. It was that he didn't like have them sent to me, bothered me. You know what I mean? He actually physically stopped at the florist and brought them home. And, to me, that just was like not good enough. You know what I mean?
In the
I,
past?
yes, yes, yes.
Not now.
Well, not now. I don't want him to waste the money on flowers. That's just ridiculous. Like, I'd rather have some yarn or something. It's just funny how you change over the years. Like, now I could care less.
Yeah, we both woke up and looked at each other and coughed and said, Happy Valentine's Day, honey.
Of course, I did have to text my ex-husband, though, and give him my sentiments of celebration of the day.
Why?
Well, because we've had a long-standing joke, and nobody else in my life thinks that it is at all funny, except him and I. And we would always say Happy VD.
Oh, boy.
So I just had to text him Happy VD.
Oh, boy. Okay, then. Mm.
No, but we ended up, Nate went to his girlfriend's house and he got her roses, which was nice. And so he went and hung out at her house for a little while. And then when we picked him up, we just stopped at the local saloon for some dinner. Nothing, fancy or anything, just our little area pub that we go to all the time.
Our little area pub closed down and it's going to be torn down.
Charlie's?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yep.
Why?
They sold it apparently to the gas station next door.
Oh, that's a bummer. I loved Charlie's.
I know, right? So did we. Yeah, they've started, you can tell they're like taking things off it and, disconnecting stuff.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Oh, well. It is what it is.
I like non-chains. You know what I mean? And they're just fewer and fewer to have that are around.
And they've closed all of the Charlies. I think he's just selling everything he's done.
Oh, is he like retiring?
I believe so, yes.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know Charlie was a real guy.
He is. Mm-hmm.
I really like the name Charlie. One of Maddie's friends from high school had a son and they named him Charlie. And at the time I thought, well, that's kind of, you wouldn't think someone so young would name a baby Charlie, but it's really suits him. It's very cute.
Right. Sue said, oh, to be 56 again.
Is that how old Jody is?
Apparently, yeah. There was a Charlie's in Perry. I don't know if that one got closed as well or not. No idea. That's the last one that I knew of. The one in Potterville and the one in Perry were the last ones.
See, and we have our big like little chain up here that's like our local claim to fame or whatever, our Tony's restaurants. And they're all owned by the same like family, like brothers and cousins and stuff.
See, that's interesting because there's Tony's around here too.
Oh. Yeah, ours are all owned by the same family. And actually I worked at Tony's. You know what's funny is Jeff and I both worked at the same Tony's restaurant before we knew each other, but not at the same time. Like when we were young, you know.
I think you drove me by Tony's and told me that.
Oh, I probably did. Yeah.
Is it the one that looked like a train?
No, that's the Junction. That's where Jeff and I met.
Oh, no, okay, that's where you drove me by. That one.
Oh, the Junction too. I saw an ad on Facebook. They're going to be having a drag brunch coming up here at the end of the month.
Does that mean like people in drag?
Yes. Drag queens. Yes.
Okay, then.
I know. I kind of want to go. Okay, when you get up to your peak, you've done your popcorn should be, let's see here. How many popcorn should we have? We should have 18 popcorns per side. Let me make sure I got that. 1, 2.
I was going to ask if it said. I'm not quite to the top yet.
Wait. Let me recount.
I feel like I've made a million.
I only have 17. So that means I'm off.
I feel like I've made 1,000.
I'm off a stitch. I am going to flub this.
Flub.
To get myself back on track. Because I wondered about that because I had an extra stitch there that I didn't think I should have.
Today's going to be a slow day for me.
That's fine. We're not in a race.
Okay.
We should talk about, well, we don't have to yet, but
18, you say, huh?
Yep.
These two right here look way too close together, but there's a, okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, I've got 17 currently, but how close am I supposed to get to this?
Your last popcorn should be in the last single crochet before the chain 2.
Okay, hang on. Let's see if I got room for it here. Let's see. In the last stitch before there, let's see. Okay, I just got a little nipple there, right? And then it should go like right here. I'm gonna.
Oh, Jennifer, that's where you messed up. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Lisa.
We got quite the crew today.
Yeah, we do. All of our favorite people are here, huh?
Yeah.
So we have in our chain 2 space is 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. And then you'll start the next side.
Okay, what was the space again? Sorry, what?
In the chain space is 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. And then we'll start the next side by doing a chain 1 and do a popcorn right away in the first single crochet.
Fabulous. I did okay.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Yeah, so I'm really just perplexed about that sweater. I just don't. Let's take a poll. Okay.
Let's poll.
Let's take a poll.
Let's poll.
Do you guys think I should frog the sweater or try to block it and see what happens? I don't think blocking's going to do anything though, because like I said, the issue is that the yoke is too big.
I'm not a good voter.
Why? What is your vote? I would like to hear your opinion.
I would hate frogging that all out, so I would be tempted to not do it, but
Oh, I know, right, Stacy? These are my favorite hooks. These are my new favorite hooks.
Stacy's here too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Angie. Hi, Angie. Yep, Mary Lou says frog. Sue says block. Jennifer says frog. Jody, it is superwash merino. Melinda says if I won't like it, frog it. Catherine says frog. Yep. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And it's gonna kill me, but I think in the long run I'll be happier. So that's what I'll be working on all weekend. I've been diamond painting a ton this week, though, too. I'm still working on that. And then I have been monogamous. I've been working just on that diamond painting Deutschland landscape.
She's been monogamous.
I have. I've been a monogamous diamond painter. I've been doing a little bit of everything this week. I've cross-stitched. Got quite a bit more done on that. I'm at 22.9% complete now. And I think I have like 60 hours in. Deborah, exactly. That is my, honestly, like, that's my, that's my first instinct, right? And if it wasn't, I mean, it was something like I saved up for the yarn because the yarn was expensive. And, you know, I've been looking at the pattern forever, and I just really love the pattern. And I just want it to, I think I'm going to stick to it.
All right, Miss Angie.
Yes, ma'am.
I sent you a while back a thing about Tony Lipsy in a class.
How did you send it?
I don't know. We talked about it too. Remember?
Yeah, I remember we talked about it. It was like in Grand Rapids or something, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Well, guess what?
What?
She is doing the class, same class.
Uh-huh.
In East Lansing.
Oh, no way.
Yes, she is.
Well, that's awesome. We should go to that one.
I've already signed up.
Oh, good.
Here's where the good news is. The good news is that at the place in Grand Rapids, you needed to purchase their yarn.
Yes, I remember that.
So the class is the same price.
Okay.
It would have cost more in Grand Rapids because you would have had to have purchased their yarn, which is 13 mini skeins or whatever you would have needed to get started.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So I happen to have a Advent that would be perfect for this project, and you can use whatever yarn you would like.
You can bring your own yarn.
You can bring your own yarn.
When is this?
It is April. Don't quote me. It's early April, like that first week of April. It's on a Sunday. I'd have to.
Okay, well, as soon as Jeff gets home, I will make him register me.
I will make him register me. And I mean, what a great.
I hope there's still spots available.
There were 5 or 6, and I just registered yesterday.
Okay.
Or the day before.
Definitely check
Now,
it
there
out.
were 2 classes offered. The other one was a much smaller project, cheaper price, all of that
Yeah.
stuff. And that one filled up pretty quickly. But I think this one being a more in-depth project, a more pricier class,
Yeah.
wasn't filling up quite as quickly.
Let me ask you this question about Tunisian crochet, and this is for everybody here about Tunisian. I've been working a little bit also on those panels for that elf coat.
Yeah.
And what I'm noticing is my ends curl.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's normal.
Yes, ma'am.
And I shouldn't worry about that.
Tunisian will always curl.
Okay. Okay. And I didn't really worry about it because she showed a picture on the pattern blog of her project before she blocked it as she was getting ready to join her panels, and
Yep.
hers were curled too, so I
Yep.
didn't worry about it
It's
too
a it's
much.
a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a
Okay.
thing. So don't worry about it. So this class is it's called a wrap, but it's really like a really long, wide, almost scarf looking thing. It almost looks like it's done like on the bias type of thing.
Oh, okay.
So it should be very interesting. And I
Yeah,
learn from Tony. Come on, seriously?
I know that would be really cool.
You get to meet her and hang out with her, and I have her book, so I could take her book and
Oh, get an autograph.
have her sign it. Yeah.
That would be cool. Boy, it takes a long time to make all these popcorns, doesn't it?
Yes, it
And
does.
just imagine as our shawl grows, it is going to take longer and longer. So next week we should probably tell everybody we will not be
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we will not be going live next week.
No, we won't.
We will be in Texas.
Oh, really? Is that where we're going to be?
Yes.
In Texas.
Texas. That's from the movies Guardians of the No, is it Guardians of the Galaxy? Or is it Avengers? Might be from Avengers.
I have no clue.
I should teach Jeff to frog, Sue. You're right. That would
Well,
be
anybody can frog.
anybody can frog.
All you do is grab a string and pull.
Well, but I think what I'm gonna do, because I'm about 5 hanks in,
Are you gonna put it on your ball?
I think I'm gonna put it on my ball winder as I do it. Yeah, just so I can, have workable yarn going forward.
I caked up all the rest of my hanks for the 2022 mystery expression fiber arts. I hanked up all the rest of them, or caked them all up, right?
Uh-huh.
So that was like 7 or 8 I had to do. I don't remember now. It was a bunch. And then I got everything put away, and my hank came for this year's mystery crochet.
Oh.
And I was like, you couldn't have come. I had everything out.
Of course not.
18, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, where are you going to go? You don't go there. You must go there.
Melinda, we have not finished that diamond painting we were working on together. In fact, I think we talked about taking it with us.
Yes, we did.
To the retreat next week.
It is in my pile.
So, you've already got a pile started?
I have a small pile.
Nice.
Oh, I had to laugh at these
hi,
people.
Joe. Joe's on a work break.
Hi. At these people that are talking about packing and everything like 2 weeks ago. And I was like,
Oh, I know. I know.
what? Okay, so what do we end with for this?
We're gonna end what you're gonna end with a in
So-
the last single crochet, you're gonna put a double crochet, chain one, double crochet.
Okay, so I need to put one more popcorn in here, which I have space for.
Good.
I don't know if it's in the correct space, but I have space for it.
Hey, that's all.
Okay, we'll just put it like that.
That's all that matters.
Yes.
Well, Michelle, I was thinking about that. I'm gonna bring my Colorwork sweater or the yarn for it.
And then what? A double crochet, chain one, double crochet?
Yes.
Okay, in the very last whatever I got here. Okay.
And then I'm gonna bring my sweater I'm gonna make for my mom if I don't have it finished already by then. And I don't, and I want to bring another, and probably my Tunisian project. And then I haven't decided what diamond paintings I'm gonna bring yet, or painting. I don't think I'll bring this diamond painting Deutschland one because it's so huge. Oh, Melinda, these are Clover soft touch hooks, so they're not like they're not the what are the popular ones, the Etimo or whatever. Amore, whatever. Yeah, these are Clover soft touch, they're called, and I love them. I love them because they're they have a little bit of a comfort grip, but it's flat. It's not round. I don't like round.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like the
ergonomic hooks. I love the flat.
That's what I don't know if I would like is that flat.
Oh no, Anita. Anita's got cramping fingers.
Sorry, have to blow my nose.
It sounds great.
I know. Yep, I know. At least it's not nonstop anymore. Was nonstop blowing.
So, are we ready to move on to row 23?
Sure.
All right, we're going to chain 4. And then we're going to, in the next double crochet, so not that one, but the next double crochet, we're going to do a double, chain 2, a double.
This is like before our popcorn, am I right?
Correct.
Okay, we're doing a double. I'm assuming you go right here. Where's my double? Come on. A double and a what?
Chain 2 and another double. Then that's your repeat. So you're going to skip the popcorn and go into the next double and do a double, chain 2, double.
Okay, so now we're just doing V stitches.
V stitches, yep. Chain 2 V stitches in the in the doubles only. Skipping over the popcorn.
Chain 2 between them?
Yes.
I mean, not between
them, but yeah.
As part of the V.
It's a chain 2 V stitch, yeah. Yeah.
Because normally V's are just one.
Yeah.
One chain. We're having 2 chains in our V. We got a bigger V.
We got a bigger V.
And what in the world happened there? No clue.
Whoops, I keep chaining after my V stitch. Ugh. Whoops, and I put that one in the
I keep
spot.
getting caught.
I'm sorry. You know, I've never been a fan of like daytime talk shows or anything, like, you know, Oprah and stuff. But recently I happened upon on a free app, I think it's called Pluto, Dr. Phil. So I watched a lot of Dr. Phil this week. And it made me realize a lot of
the amount of TV you watch.
Oh, my TV's always on. Well, I mean, I'm always crafting. I don't just sit here and watch TV. I'm always working on something. It's just
I know that, but
it's just kind of on in the background.
It's so funny. We're so different. My TV is like never on.
Never. It's funny watching shows like Dr. Phil because it really, really makes you feel better about your own life.
Oh, right.
You know, watch it and I think to myself, man, I have a great husband. Man, my kids are awesome.
Although I did sit on the couch this morning crocheting, and Dale got up and he came out and he sat on the couch with me and sat there with his TikToks on his phone. And I was just like, oh, dear God.
Was it driving you nuts?
Is there any end to this?
Oh, no, you can get sucked into it. Jeff gets sucked into TikTok
I
vortexes for hours.
was just like, and it's funny. It is really funny the things that he chooses to watch and the ones he chooses to skip. I'm like, he'll skip by something, and I'm thinking, well, that one kind of sounded interesting.
Right?
I'm not saying nothing. And then there's others. I'm like, why are you listening to this? Was my thought. I'm just like,
It's so funny, like in life, the range of emotions that you can feel for your significant other. There are times when I think about or look at my husband and I think I am so lucky, and I'm so glad that he's in my life, and I have all the feels and all the love in the world for him. And then there are those times like lately when no matter what comes out of his mouth, even just the way he walks into a room,
you're
just
just like,
irritates the crap out of me.
ooh,
It's
stop it.
irritating. Just like I find myself like, if he talks to me and then turns around and walks out of the room, I like flick him off behind his back. It's just so funny how we can have such ups and downs.
All right, I'm to the corner where we have a popcorn and a double.
Yep, and you're gonna do a V in that last double.
Right before our actual corner.
Yes. And then in the chain 2 space, you're gonna do essentially just another V. So a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the V, and then go right into that first double
and do another V.
And do another V.
That's a lot of V'ing.
It's a lot of V'ing. And I decided, since tomorrow is his birthday, I'm going to try to be a little bit nicer this weekend. Because it's just been getting on my last nerve lately.
What's getting on your nerves?
Jeff, just everything, just his existence.
Oh, well, what's that got to do with it being nicer? He's going to, what?
I'm going to be nice because it's his birthday.
Oh, I'm like, I got lost. What's nice about the weekend and Jeff being on your nerves?
I'm going to try to be nice because it's his birthday.
I got ya. Okay. Did you buy him something for his birthday?
I got him the same thing he got me.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfect. Makes it easy.
Yep.
Your gift will be being nice.
That's right. Exactly. Now, we're going to go out to eat, so I'll obviously,
You guys went out to eat for your birthday.
Yep. That's kind of what we do for birthdays. We just go out to eat. Except his parents always want to take us out to eat. It's like,
well, I have a dilemma here.
Uh-oh, what's your dilemma?
It appears that I missed a double crochet here somewhere. So I'm going to put a V in the space in between those two.
That's a great idea.
In between those two popcorns, where there's
That's what I would do.
A double crochet, it just gets a V stitch there. Okay. All right then.
Sue, you know what? I've been thinking long and hard about whether or not I'm going to pay. And I've decided that no, I'm not. And let me tell you the reasons. So we went to the expensive restaurant for my birthday, right? And we took Nate and Maddie with us. And I felt guilty about that. So our bill was $160.
And you gave him some money.
I did. His parents had given me a birthday card with $100 in it, and I gave him my $100 birthday
Yeah,
money.
no, that was your birthday money. You shouldn't have
Yep,
done that. No,
I gave him my $100 birthday money. So I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna buy dinner.
no, you shouldn't have given him your birthday money.
I know.
I mean, was it implied you should help pay or give it to him?
Well, he was grouching about it. It's going to be so expensive.
Oh, well, so what?
I know. We don't go anywhere. I mean, and I'm like the lowest maintenance wife you could ever ask for. I don't even go get my hair cut. You know what I mean? Like,
Here's Dale, who invited all
I
these
cut
people. He
my
just
own
wanted them to come out
hair.
to dinner for his birthday. My family, his daughter, my sister, my dad, and he paid for everybody on his birthday.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any nasal irrigation, Sherry, but
Oh no, that's disgusting.
no,
Don't. Please don't. That's so
I
gross.
did do the what is that nose spray? Dale's got some Afrin or something. And I did that last night for the first time before I went to bed. And I was just like, first of all, it's very weird. I don't like it. It felt like it was kind of burning in my nose a little. And then I'm like, but then I was like, huh, okay. I can kind of breathe better. Okay.
Yes, definitely, Sue. I'm gonna make sure all the kids come.
There you go. Invite everybody.
Yeah.
Did you want me to come up, Angie?
Yeah. Why don't you?
Okay, we get to the end and we have a popcorn, a double. I'm going to assume we do a V in that last double.
Well, it says.
We're not sure. Okay.
Hold on. Let me see here. It says to do it to the yes. Yep, and we're gonna do it. So after that last V in the last double, we're gonna chain one, and then do one double crochet in the third chain.
Okay, so we do a V in the last double.
Well, yeah, the last actual double. Yep.
Right. And then
Chain one
and
and
do
a
it.
double in the third chain.
Okay, beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sue, come on up. That sounds great.
Well, I'll just come up and go to dinner.
Here's a birthday celebration.
Yeah, we're all here, Jeff. We knew you wanted to spend some time with all of us.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, so we just thought we'd come up visit.
All right. Row 24. Chain 3.
I'm not doing that whole in your nostril out crap.
No, it's so gross.
Like the neti pot thing. What? No.
It's so gross.
Chain what?
Maddie was just telling me a story about she had a cold and she went to her dad's house and he was trying to get her to use his neti pot.
Oh God.
I know.
Share the neti pot.
She's like, Dad, I'm not sticking something that you stick up your nose in my nose. That's gross.
God. How many did we chain?
3.
Okay.
So, and then we're going to go back and do a double crochet right in that first double crochet.
In the double crochet?
In the first one, yep. A double in the first double.
Good God, Friday.
And then this is going to take us a while, this row, because in the next chain,
that loop-de-looby thing.
In the next chain 2 space, we're going to do 8 double crochets.
What are we doing?
8 double crochets in the next chain 2 space.
I really missed all I heard was in the chain 2 space.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I cut out?
What?
I must have cut out or something.
Chain 2 space?
8 double crochets.
Yeah.
And I must not be able to talk and count at the same time. And then we are going to skip a chain 2 space and then do 8 in the next chain 2 space, 8 doubles.
So we're
And
skipping that whole V
yep, skip the whole V. So
and
that's
do
our repeat
it in the
for,
next.
yep. So skip one and then put 8 in the next. This is going to take forever. Plus, we're going to have to be a little bit quieter because I don't know. Like I can count to 5 like without really having to count, but
After 5, it's no good.
after 5, it's like then I have to really count. We'll know what's we'll know how well I do when we get to the next row, and it'll be all screwed up.
Well, I
I'll be
already
complaining about having to fudge things.
I already had a missed double, so, you know. That's how it is. That's how it goes. Somebody asked me on my Yarny video today
Mm-hmm.
what I could do with all of these single skeins of different colors.
Mm-hmm.
And my thought was, well, there's plenty. I mean, if you watch some of these people, especially like, I'll just say, for example, Bad Sheep Yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Every Thursday night, she does a live and she calls it her pairings, where they pair different yarns that she hand dyes
Mm-hmm.
to see what goes together nicely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I get enough of these hand dyed yarns,
Right.
all different colors, I'll be able to just create some beautiful different.
Well, and I think that that's very actually kind of on trend right now is
Yeah,
to take 2 yarns that are that coordinate or
uh-huh,
that even clash. Like I think sometimes it looks really cool when you take 2 yarns that absolutely clash with one another and put them together into a project.
yeah, because I instantly thought of your shawl. I'm like, that is two different hand dyed yarns,
Yep. Yep.
but they go together nicely.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to be the same, but they go together nicely.
Right.
So now I'm curious. I want to go downstairs to where I have all of these and see if there's some in there I would pull out and pair together.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
You know, I mean, I have the Hooked on Grannies project going,
Yes.
which I have to get back to.
I haven't done any more since I did those 3. And I thought about bringing that with us on our trip, but that's a lot because it's like 11 different colors and you're changing colors every row or every round. And, that's just a lot of stuff.
Mine is all in one project bag. And I'm doing mine different than yours. You're changing the colors on each round, and I'm just doing,
Oh, you're doing one block, the
I'm doing
whole,
a block one color.
yeah.
I did pretty good talking and counting, didn't I?
Well, the truth will come out the next row when we see how many we screwed up.
Yeah. Does it tell you how many of these little shells we should have? It probably doesn't, does it?
Yes. Uno momento, señorita. We should have 10 groups of 8 on each side.
Bravo!
Bravo, bravo.
We're both doing Hooked on Grannies. Judy,
Yeah,
both
yep.
of us.
Yeah, Hooked on Grannies is a pattern from Hooked on Sunshine.
Yep.
And you can buy it either off the Hooked on Sunshine website or Ravelry. And it's like, how many different squares are there, Mindy?
Oh gosh, I don't even remember.
18, 20,
There's
something
a
like
bunch
that.
of them.
There's
I
a
don't know.
lot of different, and they're all different granny squares
I'm not
put
doing
together.
all of the squares. I chose the ones I liked the best.
Yep, and that's a good way to do it. Okay,
What do we do in our corner?
in our corner, we are going to do 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. And then we're going to go right into that first V-stitch and start with our 8.
Of course we are. Now this is our repeat, right? It started at
row 14, I believe.
oh.
We're actually almost done with the repeat. It's like 14 through 26 is the repeat.
Because the repeat goes, we're going to do all this loopy stuff, all these.
All of our back, we're going to do lots of back post stuff coming up.
I'm so looking forward to that.
I know you are.
Mm-hmm. So looking forward to it. Well, Lord, have mercy. You know what I've been cruising on?
What?
The 2022 Mystery Crochet-A-Long.
Oh, good.
I'm cruising along on that thing, man. I have goals. I want to finish that in February.
That's awesome.
Have that be one of my bingo finishes for my bingo game I'm playing.
I don't work well that way. Like, I don't find that motivational at all.
Oh, well, I did. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people do.
Take
a
a
lot
nap.
of people do. A lot of people do. And I don't like, even like that markup RXP that I'm using to do my cross stitch patterns.
The what?
It's an app. It's like it's a pattern app for cross stitch. It has a tracking, or like it tells you how many stitches you've stitched so far, how many you have left to go, what your average stitch count per day is, an estimation based on your average stitch count of when you're going to finish the project, what percentage completed you are on the project, blah, 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 blah. I don't find that motivational. I find it annoying. Like, I don't want to know all that.
But you just told us your percentage that you'd finished. Like you.
Yeah, and I don't like it. I don't like that I know that.
Oh, okay. It seemed like you were happy that you knew it.
No, I don't like that I know it. It's annoying. I wish I could disable that page. But I can't stop myself from looking at it either.
Okay. It's kind of like when people tell you as a YouTube creator, don't look at all your numbers. Just don't look at them. Don't worry about it. And I'm like,
I can say with 100% honesty that I have never, I mean, I look at, like, my subscriber count or whatever like that, but I've never looked at any kind of analytics.
But that's what I'm talking about. When they say don't look at your subscriber count and all that stuff and your views. I'm like, how do you not? It comes up every time you go in.
Right, exactly. Every time you look at your things.
Every time you go in your studio, it's there. How do you not look at it?
How do you not look at it?
I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard anybody say. Don't look at it. I'm like, it's right there. What am I supposed to do?
But a lot of people do go crazy, like, with their, because you can do a lot, I guess, with like the analytics thing. And a lot of people go crazy with that, like what time of day or what day of the week a video is going to do better, or what. I don't. I mean,
I've looked at that stuff occasionally just for fun, but I don't do it very often. I'll just go.
I wouldn't even know how to do it.
Oh, yes, you would. It's right there. It's not hard. But yeah, as far as just your basic information, how do you not look at it?
But I mean, like I was reading a post in a crochet group on Facebook, and they were talking about, people have different motivations for whatever craft they do. Some people are product based or product motivated, and some people are process motivated. And I think I'm more of a process motivated crafter.
Hmm.
Like I enjoy the process of it more than the finished result. So like I have no problem having 50 unfinished projects. It doesn't bother me at all.
I mean, I like the process, but I also like to get shit finished. It would drive me crazy to not get things finished at some point.
They get finished. I mean, if it's something I need to get finished for a gift, but other than that, I don't care.
What do we do at our end?
At our end, we are going to put 2 double crochets in the 3rd chain.
I was just going to guess that because I looked at the other end.
Yep. 2 doubles.
That was a pretty good guess on my
That
part.
was a super good guess.
Now we got to do all that stupid shit.
Now you're going to start with Mindy's favorites. So we're going to chain 3. This is row 25.
Purple. My shawl is not going to change color. It is just going to be purple. I have resigned myself to that fact that it's just going to stay purple forever and ever.
Okay, so first we're going to put 2 double crochets into the first double crochet. So
that one that we just did, right there.
Yes.
So now we got 3 little things there.
Yep. And now we're going to put a front post double in every double up until the second to last double. We're not going to put not in the V-stitch that's our corner.
Okay, so just front post double on all of these doubles.
Yes, and don't forget that first one that's not a part of your first shell.
Oh, we're doing that one too?
Yeah, we're doing that one too.
That second.
Yep.
Front post doubles. Well, those aren't as bad. I don't mind front post doubles.
You don't like back post singles.
Yes, that would be the one I don't like. Although I got to keep this stretched out or they hide.
Yeah, they do. The double crochets from your fan do tend to hide a little bit.
Yeah, you got to kind of pull and tug your shell apart.
Stretch them out
to find all of them. And imagine, Angie, dark purple yarn. Okay, yeah. Let's just reiterate that one more time, in case you guys have forgotten. The dark purple yarn. Hi, Lee. What are you doing today? Bring anything good today, Lee? Bring some cough drops or
Puffs Plus.
Yes. It's amazing how much Kleenex we've gone through. Oh, boy. I had a really sore throat, from all of the drainage crap. And that was driving me crazier more than anything because it just made you feel like your throat is swelling up. And
yeah.
Well, that's better today. That is much better. So,
well, you still sound like you smoke 3 packs a day.
I know, right? Like that. You know what? It makes me a good singer. I think I sing well when
you could throw us some Janis Joplin or something.
Oh, yeah. No, never. Never. Can't stand Janis Joplin. Oh my gosh. That'd be the... But yes, I would probably sound like her anyhow. Thankfully, I had a bunch of like videos recorded.
Oh, so you could give your voice a rest while
Yeah,
it
so
recovered?
I could just put together videos, edit and upload things. I had a bunch of clips, but I'm going to have to record soon. I'm going to have to record soon. I'm running out of stuff. So, and I need to do a Chuck-A-Long announcement.
Ooh, I'm so excited about Chug-A-Long.
I've got to get that done, but
The last 3 Chuck-A-Longs, I think I've worked on the same painting, and I think I'm going to break out something new for this one.
Lee's like, not a damn thing. Yep, stock up on the cold supplies. Mm-hmm. You know what I found interesting is that my child, Josh, was sick too.
Huh. Maybe he gave it to you.
Nope, never saw him.
Oh, interesting.
Never saw him. Isn't that interesting, though?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was sick all week long. I'm like, really? Interesting. The crud is going around. Crud's a flying, let me just say. Okay, come on here. Trying to get just the double crochet and not a double crochet and a half. I'm trying to go around here or something.
I think I'm going to break out an oldie but goodie. I think I'm going to do Vibrant Italy.
Oh. I am just going to finish one.
I should. I mean, I'm pretty close. But like I said, I've used it for the last 2, possibly 3 Chuck-A-Longs. So
Well,
kind of bored.
This will be my last year's painting, and I plan to finish that bad boy. That is my goal. I didn't get much done on it last year. So.
Last winter's Chuck-A-Long, I got a lot done because that was when I was at Maddie's for that 2 weeks. And I just...
I mean, like last March?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just...
I didn't get anything done on my last March's one. Hardly at all.
Yeah, I got a lot done.
I don't know why. I mean, what happened? It was just no clue. Okay, I keep wanting to like go in a weird place on these. Okay, what am I catching? I'm catching something weird.
Don't go to weird places.
When I go around the double, what am I catching there? I don't know. Someone has the info wrong on Facebook. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Go fix them, Sherry. Go fix them. Sherry's good. She likes to comment on the Facebook and tell people stuff. And what do they got wrong? What do they have wrong? I said I might have to just like make, like, how people put info on like cards, different screens with different cards.
Oh, yeah.
I might have to do that. I don't know.
Can't believe my mailman hasn't come yet. I was supposed to get that yarn from Mary Maxim today. I'm doing everything I can to avoid frogging that sweater.
Uh-oh. To avoid what?
Frogging that sweater. So I was hoping my yarn would come for the sweater for my mom so I could start that.
Well, every once in a while you cut out, and I don't know why.
That's weird. Has that been happening all day?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, when you get up to your
Say what?
V-stitch.
Say what? I don't even think I'm halfway, Angie.
Oh my goodness, you are too.
No, I'm
and
not.
Your
I got 3 more of these puppies to go.
We're going to do, well, yours are harder to see.
They are.
This one is going to be a lot of stitches in the V-stitch. We're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets.
I'll just have you remind me when I get up there.
Okay. And then we're going to skip the first double crochet and then start right in at your first cluster with, or your first fan with your front posts. And now I'm kind of questioning whether or not I'm going to have enough yarn
Uh-oh.
to do this, because this has taken me, we've still got, well, yeah, I've got 3 of each color. And this one repeat here has taken me almost all, well, no, I still have quite a bit left. More, it's deceiving. Hi, April.
Well, as we were just talking about earlier, you could just grab a different color of hand-dyed
Yep, I
yarn and
could. Yeah,
throw it in there.
yeah, I could.
Just grab a different color. Something that goes. Remember people used to always talk about it goes. It
It
doesn't
goes. It just
match,
goes.
but it goes. Like if you look at some of these people, these knit shawl things, oh my God, they are constantly putting together all of these colors.
Oh, I know, and they look great. And then I try to do something like that, and it
Yeah,
looks completely ridiculous.
I know.
I'm very, very bad at it.
Well, that's why it's so interesting to watch on Bad Sheep Yarn on Thursday nights. It's what she does the whole evening is does these pairings
Do
of
you
colors.
think that it's something you can practice at and get better, or do you think that you just have like an innate sense of it, and if you don't have it, you don't have it?
I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, April. Okay, what are we doing in our corner?
3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets.
Chain what?
2.
I have a short memory.
I guess.
My brain's kind of foggy. And then we just go right back into our front posts.
You skip that first one, so start with the shell.
Oh, yeah. Because that's really just the edge of the corner.
Yeah.
Grandiose. Man, it is 3:30, Angie.
Holy crap, we better. All right, so.
And you're back to the other end.
No, I'm not. I was just trying to decide what we're going to do because.
Well,
do you have time? Let's at least get started on 26, and then we can do some homework for the week if we can get through one whole repeat.
We got 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, we got 2 weeks. So yeah, we can definitely do some homework. So let's.
So does that mean I should bring this to Texas?
What's that? Yeah, we probably should.
Should I bring this to Texas?
Probably should.
Have you and Michelle. Be like,
yep.
Hey.
So I've got a big surprise for the trip. I made us a mixtape.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kidding. I didn't. I don't know. Can you even make mixtapes anymore?
Well, you can make a playlist.
Well, yeah, I suppose I could do that.
Like, oh God. That would be interesting.
I used to make road trip CDs all the time. Like when I would take the kids to spring break, I always made road trip CDs.
Really?
Uh-huh. And I had various like titles. Like one was Mom's Falling Asleep, Wake Mom Up. That was what it was called, and it was all like really like loud,
energetic.
Energetic music. Yes. And then one was Maddie's Soft Songs for Falling Asleep. It was all like James Taylor and stuff because she would have a hard time sleeping in the car. And then I started, I don't know why this ever got named this. But it was a thing and it just like snowballed in my family. So then I was like the queen of CD making road trip CDs. And it was a tradition for birthdays for a great many years with me and my sisters and my mom. We would go to the casino for our birthdays. And so I would make road trip CDs for the trip, for the casino road trip. Now it's only about an hour away, so it's not, a huge road trip or anything. But they were all called, they all started in the same way. They were all called the super, super secret, whatever the rest of the title of the CD was. So they were like the super, super secret birthday bingo road trip CD.
Bingo road trip?
Yeah, because we were going to the casino to go to bingo.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But it was all super, super secret. They all started super, super secret.
Your life as a younger person was very interesting.
Oh my gosh, I could write a book. I've had quite a life. You don't even want to know all the things I've done.
Well, maybe we do want to know all the things.
I'm sure it would be honestly probably very entertaining.
I'm sure.
Well, you know more than most people.
I know, and sometimes I'm just like, you did what?
I know what you're thinking about right now, too. You're thinking about a certain campground, aren't you?
Oh, well, that was one. Oh, boy. Okay. Some of your job stuff was quite interesting.
Oh, yes. My job stuff was always interesting.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, only to live the life of Angie.
Yeah. And it's funny. I think back about things that I did when I was younger, and it's shocking to me that I'm still alive and here to tell the tale. I did a lot of stupid shit. Just a lot of really dumb stuff. And not like, I don't want to, it was not like drugs or anything like bad like that, but just made really dumb decisions.
I was always too scared to do anything like that. I was the good girl. I didn't do stuff like that.
I was always, yeah, sure, that sounds fun. Let's do that.
No, I just was always good. I never wanted to get in trouble. I just played it safe always,
You miss out on so much of life by doing that. I've had so much fun.
You probably had a lot more fun than I did.
Like the time in New Orleans, I had a friend. I met this guy. Okay, I went with my grandparents. Emily was a baby. Not a baby. She was like 1.5. I went with my grandparents to Chicago for my grandpa's World War II reunion. Him and all the guys from his company from World War II, every other year they'd have a reunion someplace in the country. And this year was in Chicago. And they desperately wanted to go, but they were getting to an age where it wasn't easy for them to travel, by them. I didn't want them going to Chicago by themselves. They were very naive. So I volunteered to go with them and with Emily. And we decided, since we were taking Emily, that we should fly because, rather than driving in the car with a toddler, whatever, for 5 hours or whatever. So my grandma says she'll make the arrangements. And this is back in the days of, travel agencies and whatnot. There was no online anything. And she calls and she says, well, I've got our plane tickets. And I thought, since it's Emily's first time flying, I thought that it would be so much fun to ride as many planes as we could.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Okay. Now, we have a local airport here in my town, right? And it flies direct to Chicago, right? It's like a 40-minute flight to Chicago. No. My grandma had us leaving from the local airport, flying to Detroit, changing planes in Detroit, and flying Detroit to Chicago. Completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. But my grandma thought it'd be fun because why go on, one plane ride when you could go on two different plane rides? So So, anyways, we're in, we go to Chicago. We're walking around downtown. I've got this little toddler, and then, I've got my grandpa shuffling along. I mean, they're in their 80s by this point. My grandpa shuffling along, and my grandma tra-la-lying with her purse dangling off her arm. You know what I mean? Just moseying down the. And it was like wrangling. I don't know. It was stressful. It was stressing me out. So we get to the hotel and we check in, and I get them all settled, and we get dinner, and they've eaten, and they're all tucked into bed, and it's like 8 o'clock. And I'm young, I was 22 years old. And I'm like, I'm gonna go down to the hotel bar. So I go down to the hotel bar, and there's a guy sitting at the bar, and there's an empty seat next to him. The whole bar was full, and there's an empty bar stool next to him. So I go and I, like grab the bar stool, and I'm like, is it okay if I sit there? And he smiles at me, and he's like, actually, my friend's sitting there. And I thought he was joking because there was obviously nobody sitting there. So I laughed and sat down. And then he was like, no, I seriously, I'm waiting for someone. And anyways, so that's how I met my friend Keith. And we became very good friends. And he lived in New Orleans, right in the French Quarter. And so I started, he came up, he worked for Nickelodeon, the TV network. And he traveled a lot for work. So he would come up here. He did like a thing on Mackinac Island once, and I met him up there. And he had a couple shows in Detroit, and I met him down there. But I went to visit him in New Orleans quite a few times. And the one time that I went, and he didn't have a car because he lived right in the French Quarter. Everything's walking distance, and there's no place to really park anyways. So the one time I thought, I want to go like sightseeing. So I rented a car. I rented this convertible, and I decided I wanted to drive till the road ended. I wanted to drive to the ocean. Well, I don't know if you've ever been in southern Louisiana or, south of New Orleans, but it isn't like a beach. It's not like you drive to the ocean. You just drive, and there's all these like bogs and marshes, and the road partway underwater, and it was just, I don't know. It's a long, long story with a lot of funny things that happens, including an alligator and crossing the Mississippi River on a car ferry, and Creole speaking locals. And it's just, yeah, lots of fun things.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
I've had
are you back yet?
like that. Yeah, I'm to the end here, and what do we?
Okay, so we're gonna skip that double crochet, and in the third chain,
Skip
yeah.
the one double. Okay.
Yep, and then we're gonna put 3 double crochets in the last.
In that last one. 3.
Yeah.
I probably could have figured that out if I looked back at the.
I'm sorry, and I was just running my mouth.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, here's what I find very interesting. As I look at yours,
Yes.
you look like you've done no, never mind. You started with the coppery color last time too.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you realize that in an hour and a half, Angie,
Yeah.
we have gone from here to here. This is what we've done.
Yeah.
In an hour and a half, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because we had the latticey part done.
Yep.
And we did a row of single crochets, the popcorn, the V's. That we've done what? An inch?
Yep. Not much. Not much.
An inch and a quarter.
All right, let's get started on row 26. And this is
That
that
is
weird
all
row.
we've done today.
And then we'll talk about we'll get started on row 26, then we'll leave it for the next 2 weeks. How many repeats do we want to say
How
to
many
get done in 2
repeats?
weeks?
Holy cow. One repeat's going to take like, how many hours?
A lot. So we'll do one repeat before next week.
Are we at, will this isn't the end of a repeat.
Yes, it is. Our next row 26 will be the end of the repeat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Row 26 is the end of the repeat. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, one. I'm up for one.
Okay, we'll do row 26 right now, and then so
just do 21, 22, 23, 20. We did 5 rows?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So for row 26, we're going to chain 3. And we're going to put 2 double crochets in the first double crochet. And then we're going to put a back post double in the next 3 double crochets.
Oh, God. Back post. Okay, so there's one that's right there. Next to that first one. Back post double there. 1. Then there's one that's hanging out by itself. How's there one?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that one hanging out by itself is
2. But then I don't have a third before I get to the.
I don't either.
Shell. I do not have a third before the shell.
I don't either. Why don't I?
I don't know. Because we didn't.
Oh, wait a second. Did we not? Oh, you know why? Because we did not put a front post double in the second after our final 8 shells.
Well, one moment. How far am I tearing this out?
Just back to the end of the last row. So you finished your front post doubles on the 8 in your fan. You also have to put a front post double around that second to the last one.
Okay, hang on.
That's
okay.
I missed that.
I'm going to go back to the fan. Okay, and back to the fan.
And then you've got one more, and then you're ending one. So put a front post double around the second to last.
Oh, a front post double around that one.
Yeah. And then do your 3 doubles in
then 3 doubles.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
I'm like, what?
Gotcha.
What happened here?
See, that's what I was thinking too, Michelle. Since it'll be 2 weeks, we should do 2 repeats.
Oh, God.
Got extra time. Well, you just do as many as you find appropriate.
There you go. Okay, now to start this whole shebang over again, what did we do again? We
chain 3.
Chained 1, 2, and 3. And we
then put 2 doubles in the first double.
2 doubles there.
Yep, and then we're going to put a back post double in each of the next 3.
Around 1 there. And then 2 is there. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, but
that's okay.
And then 3 is there. All right, then. Now we're to our fan of 8.
Hold on, but before we get to our fan of 8, this is where we're going to make those drop down popcorns.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
okay, so in the space between your last back post double and your shell, you're going to go down.
This is where we did it differently.
Yep. We're going to go down a row and make a popcorn.
And I came up through.
You didn't go around both.
And you, right.
Yeah.
So I should do it the same.
Oh, yeah, I would do it the same. So our popcorns are 4 double crochets.
And you went around both. Am I right?
Well, I did it both ways, actually.
And which did you like?
Well, this I'm doing it the way you're doing it.
Okay, where you're just doing the
Yeah.
one
Yep.
the one strand.
And then we're going to skip the first double crochet of our shell.
Because is it right behind
It's kind of hidden, yeah. And then we're going to do a back post double in the next 7.
It is right behind there, isn't it?
And then we're going to, again, popcorn between the 2 fans in that row below.
I bet I get 2 repeats out of this purple.
And then skip 1 and back post double in the next 7, and that is our repeat. So also, everybody, don't forget to post your pictures on Instagram.
Yes.
The hashtag is MAC-A-Long
I've seen
2024.
the blankets were so pretty.
Yes.
Few people posted their blankets. Linda posted her blanket. Michelle posted her blanket. I posted mine.
You posted yours.
I was the first post to the thing, and I didn't think the hashtag was working or something because it didn't show anything when I looked in there, but it was like I just had my little picture was up at the top, like the little circle icon thing or whatnot.
Oh, uh-huh.
But then other people posted, and then everything seemed to be okay.
And I think for our next project, I think we were talking about a sweater, weren't we?
We've thrown that idea out there.
Yeah, we were. So we're still we're talking about it, but we're thinking about doing a sweater.
You know what I'm on the hunt for right now?
What's that?
Is a great little top pattern. Just something that's fairly simple, kind of t-shirt like, not too fancy schmancy, because I have yarn I want to buy for it.
Oh, what yarn is it?
It's from Bad Sheep Yarn. I'll show.
Is it cotton or?
No, it's going to be a superwash merino. I could get it in sparkle.
Ooh, that would be pretty.
I know. Yeah. It's a new color. They accidentally created a new color. And I'm all about it. All about it. It is the most beautiful color I've ever seen in my life. I'll show you.
Okay. I know. That's what I was thinking. Don't just talk about it. Show
No,
us. Show us.
I'm going to it. I'm going. As soon as I find it. Hang on. Normally it comes right up as, because it's new, but it's not.
Maybe it's sold out already.
It's not.
Mindy, what box are you getting rid of?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
I don't know. But here it is. Hang on, let me get it
Oh,
up.
that's gorgeous. Ooh,
It's
it's bright.
it's called Orchid,
It's
and as you
very
can see, it's
pretty.
pictured next to an orchid. It is absolutely gorgeous. It
It's
is
very pretty.
just beautiful. Can you imagine a cute little top in that?
I
Wouldn't it?
can imagine, yes. And here's what I see with it. I see something that's kind of open, kind of latticey. I don't think you'd want anything too super solid.
I don't know. I've been looking up some patterns. I don't know. I just don't know. But I mean, I can get that yarn in any base. So, I mean, I could get it in fingering, sport, DK. I mean, I could get it in any of the bases. And I love it. They just introduced it last night on the live. And I was like, the girl's name's Marcy.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, Marcy. I'm like, oh my goodness. I think you and I can be best friends. And she's like, oh, yay, yay, a best friend. I love having new best friends. It was funny though. I adore that color. Adore that color. I'm going to get some of it and I'm going to make something. I don't know what yet.
My goal for yarn shopping this year has been to get out of my comfort zone and do something with more like pinks and purples and blues, because I tend to do, all natural colors and browns and greens and oranges.
Not that this had anything to do with it, this color that she's wearing, but there's a top, an idea.
Yeah, that's cute.
I like that one.
That's very cute.
Um, this is a very simple little t-shirt.
Oh yeah, that's cute too.
Very simple.
I like that. Yeah.
There's a couple I found. I just keep looking, scrolling and looking and looking and scrolling.
There are so many options.
Yeah. And then there's one more, and I think this one was a hobby pattern, I think. You see, I easily dumped my crochet project here and said, yeah,
I see that.
I'll work on that later. Oh, let me find this one other pattern. If I can find it. Where did it go? Because this one's...
Usually I'm the one who gets sidetracked. I'm just diligently working away.
No, I didn't get sidetracked. I said screw it and put it on the I've had enough of it for now. You know what I mean?
Yup, I know exactly what you mean.
Now here's another top option.
Ooh, I like that.
Kind of lacy on the top,
Yes,
or
I
soft
like that a
on the
lot. I think
bottom,
that would look great with that yarn.
right? And then there's one more I was looking at. That's not the hobby one. Hobby, 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 hobby. Dabba dabba doobie dabby. There's the hobby one. No, it's not that. Oh, here it is. And this is a really bad picture. Let's see if I can. And I don't know. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, I don't know that I love the sleeves or you know what I mean? Maybe it's the yarn or the way the yarn's.
I mean, it's interesting how it's solid along the front, and then it's got the lacy part that goes vertically instead of a horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
And the sleeves, you can always change the sleeves and do whatever you want with the sleeves, but I just want to do a nice little soft little top. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I would like to wear because
yep. Like Jody said, maybe that could be our next project.
Because that color is to die for, and I want to wear it every day of my life.
Well, find a pattern, order the yarn, and we can do that for our next project.
Oh, the back of that one is different, though. That's that same. The back of it is way open. I don't think I want that one.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I want it that open though. I don't want to have to worry about bras and I just
I
want to be
always wear a tank top under my
I
shirts.
don't I don't want to do that. I just want to be able to wear the top.
I wear
That
a tank top under everything. There's never a time that you've seen me in my life that I don't have a tank top on.
yes there is. I've seen you without anything. No, I'm kidding.
Well, except when we've been naked together, of course.
I mean, I saw you in a t-shirt and your pajamas.
I'm pretty sure I probably had a tank top on under the t-shirt. I usually do.
At night?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Maybe you did. I don't know.
I
Yeah, I
usually
don't
do.
want to do the open back. I want more solid so that, like I said, I can wear it. Just that top is created. It looks like in one piece. Very interesting.
Just like I never take my bra off. I never take a tank top off.
Yeah, look, that's the construction of that thing. It's like one piece. Interesting,
Well, that's weird.
right? You got
Yeah.
a hole there in the middle, and
Is that a drops pattern?
no, it's Hobie.
Oh, okay.
Hobie, hobby, Hobie.
For some reason, I think drops makes some beautiful patterns, but I have a hard time reading their patterns, just the way they're written.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I have to know what pattern I'm doing before I
So
order
you
the
know how much yarn to get. Yeah.
what you know
Base.
base to get. Thank you. Base to get it on, all that stuff. How come I don't feel like we have three raised things like scallops? Remember, we're not done with the scallopy stuff after this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, this right here, this section. Okay, let's see if I can get it in this section right here.
Oh,
This,
it'll be there by the time we do the next round. It'll be there.
okay. So, for some reason, I was thinking we're on round 26, like we would end at that, but we're not.
It creates it. The next round creates it.
Round 26 is in the middle of this scallopy stuff. Okay, gotcha. All right. And now I'm getting hooks on my end again. You know how we were hooked before? I'm hooked.
Yes.
again.
Yep. They did kind of straighten out a little bit though.
Yeah, but now it's hooked again. That last round that we did or two, hooked it.
Yep.
Hooked it again. All right. Well, guess what, folks? This girl will be done.
All right. Well, we will see you guys in 2 weeks, and we will have lots of tales to tell.
Yes, we will.
If we don't kill each other.
I don't think we'll do that, but
Nah.
no,
We've been in close quarters for extended periods before, and we've been just fine.
we have. Yep. We only
Of
came.
course, she's never heard my road trip singing, so I don't know.
That's right. And the playlist thing.
Mixtape.
Oh my god. Oh boy. I haven't been in a car with her for that long. I mean, an hour at a time, maybe. But
Right.
this is interesting.
Yep, it sure will.
That's right. She might not be happy with how many times I ask her to stop to go to the bathroom, but
Well, okay, I'm fine with that. But here's a question for you. And this was a point of contention between me and my friend Jenny, who we used to travel together with our children to go to spring break. Albeit in separate vehicles. Like she would drive her kids, I would drive my kids.
okay.
And we had very, very differing opinions over the best places to stop to pee. Now, if I'm on the highway, I feel that it is much safer and cleaner and more reliable to stop at a rest area because number one, it's populated only with people who are traveling on the highway the same as you are. Number two, you don't have to worry about what kind of neighborhood it's in. Number three, you don't have to worry about some shady person that owns it because it's all owned by the state that you're in. My friend Jenny, however, thought that rest areas were unsafe, and she insisted on exiting in a town and going to a gas station to go to the bathroom, which I thought was ridiculous.
Okay, here's my take on it.
Okay.
I don't care either way. It depends on how bad I have to go pee.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay. I prefer rest areas.
Neither one bothers me. I've done
mean,
both.
we will have to get gas at points, but
Yep.
so yes, there will be gas stations involved, but
Yep. So neither one bothers me,
okay, good.
but it just depends on how bad I have to pee. If
Okay.
it's an emergency and there's no rest area nearby, I might be like,
right, exactly.
we got to go to the gas station.
Yep, I agree.
Got to go to the gas station. Or else we're just going to pull off over here into the woods, and I'm going to just go over there.
I'm going to get you, actually, since you have to pee so much, I'm going to get you one of those.
Shiwi?
What's that?
A shiwi?
A shiwi, yes. I'm going to get you a shiwi.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it? That would be a whole different level of getting to know
of
each
intimacy, other. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep, I don't think so. I mean, you
have stood in the bathroom and talked to me while I've been peeing before.
Yes. And, spending time in a hotel together, I believe there was some peeing with the door open, bathroom.
I do not like to go to the bathroom with the door closed.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, there's been some close proximity peeing, but not that close proximity peeing. That would be a little odd.
I also hate showering with the bathroom door closed. Our bathroom is in our bedroom, and so I don't feel like I need to close the bathroom door when I'm in the shower.
Oh, right.
And every time I'm in the shower, Jeff will come in and close the bathroom door, and I hate it.
Well, we don't have a bathroom door in our bathroom, which is in our bedroom. So we can't close the bathroom door to shower.
That's weird.
I know, there's no door. I know.
That's interesting.
Thank you to the builder who built the place. There's no door. So he was a man. Men don't care.
Men don't care, right?
No, men don't care. I mean, hell, my husband runs around naked half the time, so And he likes to shower downstairs. So he comes upstairs, undresses in the bedroom. So he's running around naked up and down the stairs to go downstairs and shower. Go figure. I mean,
my husband loves to run around the house in his long johns. That's his...
Oh, no long johns. We don't have long johns.
Oh, Jeff wears long johns from October till May, I swear.
Oh. No, Dale was in and out a lot. He didn't work outside constantly, but he was in and out all the time. He never wore long johns with his
yep. He lives in long johns.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to peeing beside the road even. I mean, if I had to. Then open up the front door and the back door, then Angie would see my whole butt. And that would be interesting.
I remember one time we were going up north to our cottage, and Maddie had to pee really bad. She was really little. And we were in an area that there was no place to stop, and she was going to pee her pants. So we pulled over on I-75, and I, opened up the doors to kind of guard her. And I had a blanket or whatever, because she was still nervous about being seen. And it was very, very windy that day.
Oh.
And then with the cars rushing by, and that pee went everywhere. We all got soaked.
Oh, no.
Me, Maddie, the blanket. It was awful.
Oh my God. Have you ever gone up to the UP Highway 2?
Yes.
Is the highway that goes along the beach there.
Yep.
And people just pull off there and they go down to the beach and swim and whatnot, right?
Yes.
There's no place to change into a bathing suit there or anything.
Right.
So you have to learn how to change into your bathing suit there in the car.
Yep.
Or, between the doors, something.
Yep.
That you get creative. That's all. You get creative.
It's like that along at the Lake Michigan on the still in the lower peninsula, but like right along the lake there where all the sand dunes and stuff are by Wilderness State Park.
Yeah.
There's no place to change or anything. One time we found a dead guy.
Sorry?
Yeah. Me and the kids were going to the beach because that's right where our cottage was right up by there. we were going to the beach, and there was a, we always went to the same area, and we pulled up to, we pulled over, and we're getting stuff out of the car, and across the road and down just a bit, Maddie or Emily goes, "Mom, what is that? What is that lump down there?" And we looked, and I looked, and like we walked, and there was a guy had collapsed on his bike, dropped dead.
Okay. See what I mean about Angie, you guys?
There's always something.
I swear to God, Angie is the only person I know of that has found a dead guy somewhere.
Yeah,
I mean,
a dead guy. Yeah.
I might be, I don't know what's going to happen to me when I go to Texas.
I'm telling you.
Oh, goodness. Okay, everybody, I'm going to let you go. I got some other things to talk to Angie about here before I let her go. So we will see you in a couple of weeks, okay? If you find any beautiful t-shirt, kind of nice t-shirty patterns, let me know, okay? I'm on the look. All right. We'll see.
Bye, everybody.
See you when